How you doing, everybody? This is Indeed Gaming here. I am in fact Mr. Indeed, and welcome to my channel. Please do like, share, and comment on this video, and we're gonna get right into it. Now, I'm gonna respond to some of these Gladiator video comments in a video because I'm tired. And I think it'll be easier to respond to all of these in a video than to comment on all of them, because responding to negative comments always takes way longer. And as you guys know, I do try to respond to at least most of the people in the comment section, but I'm still really tired. So I'm not gonna make it today. To explain some of this stuff before I do that, though. A lot of people seem to think that the bash into the skewer is the actual skewer. It's not. I mean, I put it in the pinned comments, but I know most people don't read pinned comments, but it was the best I could do. I tried to put something at the end of the video, too, if I'm remembering correctly, but I guess people didn't get it. The skewer that comes off of the shield bash is not the actual skewer. Like, you can't throw with it or wall bounce or any of that stuff. It's it's like a quick little stab that he does afterwards. It honestly works fairly similar to how the toe stab worked, which I'm going to get to in a second, obviously. It's just a quick little stab that he can do after the bash that kind of stops the opponent in the tracks for a second, and then you can go into your combo afterwards, and you have frame advantage, but nothing is guaranteed right after it. But it's just exactly what it is in the video. I had to use the skewer animation, and honestly, out of all the characters that I've done so far, Gladiator is probably the one that I least had an idea of what to do with. I'm not really sure what to do with his shield bash, if I'm being honest. I wasn't really sure what to do with his combos, besides I think a 4-string light combo is ridiculous. But that's all I could really think of. I didn't want to give him a typical light bash into a light attack. Well, not light bash, I guess. Bash into light attack. I didn't want to put the stun back on it because I feel like that's just not coming back. It seems like they're trying to take stun away from like everybody, and I don't know. It seems like it's kind of a weird move at this point. I mean, I guess you just knock people out of stamina now, but it's like if you knock people out of stamina, you would think you want the toe stab to knock people on the ground, but you don't do that anymore. So I figured it would be better off as a regular bash, but I don't know, maybe not. Excuse me. And removing the toe stab. I see a lot of people saying that removing the toe stab was dumb. I appreciate that you guys feel that way. For me, it is not dumb. As I said at the end of the video, I don't like any move that does damage that you can't parry. That includes Shigoki's headbutt. That includes Aramusha's ring the bell attack. It also includes Gladiator's toe stab. It has included Gladiator's toe stab since he had it. So, I mean, I understand for people who play Gladiator, for people who, think that's a really important. I could have sworn I cut the volume of my phone off. God damn it. Anyway, I understand that, for a lot of people, that, it's whole part of his, identity and all this other stuff. I understand that, guys. But every rework video that I make will always have, in some way, shape, or form, my unconscious bias on where I think the game should go and things that I do and don't like about characters. For Gladiator, it was 100% his toe stab. I've never liked his toe stab. I also don't play Gladiator, so, I mean, as I said at the end of the video, or as I do say at the end of the video of all of my rework videos, if I don't play with the character, yeah, I'll let you guys know. And like I said, I have very mild experience with Gladiator. I played with Gladiator for I got him up 2 reps, like when he first came out, and then I never played with him again because I didn't really like his play style. But I've never liked his toe stab. When I do use Gladiator, I don't use his toe stab. So that's kind of where I was going with that. And like I said, that's a bias thing from me. So I mean, if you guys don't like it, that's fair. I don't really mind that this video is doing that video is doing extremely bad because I mean, it's bound to happen sometimes. And like I said, I don't really. It's fair that I do not know what to do with Gladiator. I wanted to do a Gladiator one because people had asked me to, but I wasn't actually going to do one. So let me respond to some of these comments because I don't want the video to be too long. Removing a toe stab is a crime. Yes, we've addressed that. Okay, so the skewer on Bash. This guy is one of the people who thought that the skewer on Bash was like the real skewer, just faster. And like I said, that's not the case. Love your reworks, but now you often remove pressure from everyone. I think that's a fair criticism to a degree. Yeah, that's a fair criticism to a degree. I mean, I'm not sure if Glad would be one of those people. I don't think the toe stab is super pressure unless you're ganking somebody, because in ganking, yeah, it is super pressure there. But I don't really know if that's fully true. I don't think. Yeah, because with the conch one, the only thing that I remove, if I'm remembering correctly, is that would kind of add to his pressure is his ability to delay bashes. But yeah, I'm not a fan of that mechanic delaying his bash like that. I think most people aren't a fan of delaying his bash. Excuse me. Warlord. What can I take from Warlord? Because with a lot of these characters, I am removing. Okay, he did say with Warden. Yeah, I definitely remove. I mean, I removed the vortex. There's no getting around that. Definitely remove pressure from him. With Warlord, I don't really think I removed any pressure. I think I may have even possibly gave him a little bit. And I would say I gave pressure to Comp too. I'd have to go through my videos so I could give a more accurate response to that. But I know I definitely removed pressure from Conk and from Warden. So that's fair. To a degree anyway. There's little reason to remove toe stab. For me, there's a lot of reason to remove it. The reworks are always great ideas, but this one is just a no for me. It doesn't really fit Glad. It makes a pass for me. That's fair. I don't mind if it's a pass for you. Like I said, I don't expect myself to do well on all of these. So yeah, if it's a pass for you, hey, it is what it is, man. I get it. Devs ought to remove toe stab knockdown, so there's no reason to remove the whole signature move. Toe stab is one of Glad's most useful moves in the game. Pressure in gangs. It's using Centurion, Spartan kick is slightly damaged. Wait, it's like using. Oh, okay. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could have said any bash. I don't know why you took Centurion's kick, but that's fair. It doesn't really matter. With slight damage, easy to make distance. Opponents remove toe stab only to make them focus or obscure a lot. Pretty good. Drawbacks like not being able to high power revenge. Yeah, I mean, like this guy's kind of saying what I was saying. That I understand that it's gonna take game pressure away from him, but and I feel like a lot of the hate that I'm getting from this video is taking away the toe stab. And on some degree, I expected that pretty heavily on this one, even more than I expected to get hate on taking away Warden's Vortex. Actually, I expected to get a lot more hate than I did from taking away Warden's Vortex. But I did expect to get the most hate from taking away his toe stab. And I mean, that's fair, guys. Like I said, I kind of expected that. I don't like the toe stab. Like there's not really much I can say to everybody. I'm sorry. If your contention is me taking away the toe stab, I don't like the toe stab. And I don't like the toe stab because it's an attack that does damage that can't be parried. I don't like that. I just don't like it. I've never liked it with him. I don't like that they put it on Aramusha. I don't like that they put it on Shigoki. I hope they don't put it on any more characters, but honestly, I'm sure that they will. So, I mean, we're all just going to have to agree to disagree on that. And like I said, I appreciate everybody's input. And I do like that on a lot of these videos, everyone's not just agreeing with me just to agree with me, because, I mean, that's boring in my opinion. That is pretty alright. Problem isn't he? Well, maybe this guy can say something that'll give me a better idea what to do with him. Glad's pretty alright. Glad's problem isn't really with him, it's just with the animations, a lot of moves in general. But what you should have done with him is make his toe stab unbalanced again, but it regenerates all stamina on. You know, that's actually a pretty decent idea. Chain toe stab after the bash. I actually considered chaining to the toe stab after the bash, even though I was planning on taking it away. I actually did. I did consider making that like an opener thing for him to a degree, because he would get frame advantage afterwards. So I mean, yeah, that's fair. Maybe I should have went with that instead. Maybe I was too set on removing a mechanic of the game I just didn't like, and I should have just made that. Yeah, you're right. I should have. I'm sorry many people have already said this. Yeah, the choke stab, I know, champ. You literally destroyed Gladiator's identity. I know. I apologize to you, good sir or ma'am. Your rework's ideas for the most part are really good, except this one. I appreciate that. That's fair. Think about a new video format. You could think. What do I think of a new video format? You could think of new characters and new game mechanics, for example. I do want to do something like that, but it's not as. I guess the editing on a video like that wouldn't be as interesting, in my opinion. And I think the short videos I feel like are better because it's something quick and it's not really taking up too much of people's time. And I feel like that's a little bit easier for people. Like, you know, they can just see something, there's a little text that explains it, and then, you know, you give your opinions on it. But I am eventually going to start doing more like long videos with me actually talking and explaining more things, and like I am doing with this one. I hope this video isn't going too long because I don't want to make it too long. Somebody said good. I'm not sure. I don't know, honestly, with the rest of these comments, I feel like that's sarcasm. It's a big no-no for Glad. I don't like these changes, honestly. I like him as right now. He's high tier and that's all moves and still fun to play. He doesn't need a rework, just a few tweaks. Okay. I'm sorry, dude. I don't feel like reading all that. Not right now. I'm too tired. I went to bed at like 5 yesterday doing these damn videos. I should have went to bed earlier. What about Berserker? I'm actually going to do a one for Berserker. Next is Yorm and Shigoki. And I might actually do those ones now because I don't know, I don't really feel like playing nothing right now, so I might do those ones now. I can assure you guys you're not going to hate the Shigoki and Yorm one as much. I hope. Shigoki one you guys might not be as big of fans of. I think people might like the Yorm one though. So this is actually happening. This is kind of sad. No, this is not happening, sir. I need to put like a disclaimer or something in my videos that these things are not my, like they're not real, you know? This one isn't my hero. You are 100% right, sir. Moving toe stab, yeah, you don't like that. This is detriment to not only removing the character, you're replacing it with a confirmed scout. No, it's not 34 damage. God dang it, guys. You guys, you really have to read the text in the videos because I'm trying to. I know I realize I made the text for that one kind of long, but sometimes I just kind of hope that people will pause it. It's not the full skewer. It's not the full skewer. Like I said earlier, yeah, I really. That's something I need to. I eventually I'm gonna do a video where I go through all of my reworks and I explain every single one with like actually talking. So it's not like, you know, 60-second bites where I'm trying to keep the text really short. So there's a chance at least that people can read it. But yeah, it's not the real skewer. Yeah, man, this one's unacceptable. Glad just got a rework so he doesn't let your talented vibe changes. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, if like I said, if people don't like it, I get it, guys. It's my boy JJ. Go subscribe to his channel. I can assure you guys, you won't hate his his opinions as much as you hate this one. But yeah, my boy JJ, he's For Honor. Well, he's not really. He does other games, but right now he's mostly doing For Honor stuff. Please go check his channel out. Yeah, that's my boy. My brother. Removing toast out, in my opinion, makes sense. It's an unblockable attack and can be parried and be punished. Yeah, I also don't like the fact that it can't be GB punished. Well, it's hard to GB punish it, I should say. It doesn't meet consistency of the criteria skewer. Off bash and it's fine in my opinion. My concern is since it's setup, it's a bit easier to land, so it's 30 for damage from which I really don't. Yeah, see, I don't think he read the text either. Dagnab you. I don't like this one, friend. Hey, that's cool, champ. Don't worry about it. Just close your channel. That hurts my feelings. I'm kidding. No, it doesn't. But it's actually all of them. I mean, I kind of breezed through ones that I had already addressed at the beginning of the video, but that's actually all of them. I am going to actually go in and respond to the Conqueror ones just because those comments are a lot more mixed and those are a lot easier to respond to. Because some of them are just like saying great video and I can just do like a quick response, but the ones that are more critical, I have to read them and, you know, consider my response and explain why I did X, Y, and Z. So those ones I'm probably gonna respond to normally. I gotta wash up and stuff. But like I said, guys, I don't expect everyone to like all of my videos. I expected that eventually I was gonna come out with one that everyone just didn't like. I honestly thought that was gonna be the Warden one. But I'm not too surprised it's this one, if I'm being honest. Because like I said in my Warden video, I actually do play Warden. And again, that was another one of those videos where the bias of how I played a part, because when I play Warden, I very rarely bash because I feel like his whole bash vortex mix up is too much. So I just don't use it. Plus, I feel like when I play with Warden, I want to be more of a swordsman, so I just don't use the shoulder bash that much. I do the same thing when I play Vortiger, honestly. I'll bash, like when I play with either of them, like especially Warden, if I'm in fours and I'm doing like a dodge and I need to like punish a dodge, then yeah, I'll use a shoulder bash. But for the most part, I don't really use it. But I appreciate everybody's input. I don't mind that you guys don't like it. Like I said, I don't expect everybody to like everything that I do. And a lot of these criticisms are fair. And the one that the one guy left where he said that I should have did the skewer goes after the bash, I should have done that. And I considered doing that, sir. You are 100% right. Well, sir, ma'am. I can't remember who left that one. Who's left that one? Raimi likes memes too? Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, shout out to you, champ. You were right. I should have done that. And I considered doing that. And then I was like, yeah, I don't like the toe stab. And I took it away. You were right, sir. I was wrong. You got me. I respect that. But, I know this video is going to be super long. God damn it. Alright, well, I'm going to go. and do normal stuff for the day for a little bit, and then I'll probably do Yorm and Shigoki a little bit later. I appreciate you guys' input, and I will appreciate you guys' input on that one. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Indy.